Huge update has just came to the flipping guide. We've added like 1000 more items, well 1000 plus more items to the flipping guide. We've tapped into the market of recipes and plans and all of them. So what I'm going to be showing you is the new group. And now if you own the flipping guide, you obviously get the free update sent straight to your email completely for free. So whoever owns the flipping guide, you will get all future updates too sent straight to your email address, and they're out completely for free. So let's just do a shopping scan. So we've got 972 items in this new group, which is absolutely awesome. It's all of the plans, the recipes, the designs, everything like that that is in the game that is worth flipping. Now why these are such good items to flip is because they're round Pacific, meaning they're not on the region-wide auction house, and they're a great item to flip. If someone actually wants the recipe and they need it for their professions, they're going to pay up no matter what it costs. So they're obviously going to buy the cheapest one that is listed on the auction house, but they're going to spend as much as it takes to get this item. That is why these items are really good items to actually flip. And that is why we've recently added them to the flipping guide. I've been doing a bit of testing over the past few weeks of flipping these items, and the ones that we've got in here are the best of the best ones to actually flip. So there will be a link down below this video where you can get the flipping guide if you don't already own the flipping guide. However, if you already own it, you would have got sent a free copy to your email address that you bought the guide with already. So let's do a little scan here and we'll just have a look at some of the items. So for an example, there's going to be a whole heap of items that are really worth flipping, and some really cheap ones because people don't really know the prices. Well, some people don't know the prices for plans, and as you can see, we've got someone listing a plan right here for 2 gold, which we're going to easily be able to resell that on my realm for 75 gold, and on most other realms for about anywhere from 300 to 500 gold each. Here's another great item. So there's one of these listed for 50 gold, and this resells for 954 gold. And now these plans, they sell probably quicker than transmog pieces, or than normal transmog pieces, because people need these for their professions. So people do buy these, and once they've used them, they're out of the game. And a lot of people make classes or tunes on every single server to do profession flipping and like making gold with professions. And what they actually have to do is go ahead and buy all the recipes for their professions so they can actually start making gold with them. And that is where we come in, and we can buy all the recipes for super cheap and then resell them for a lot more. Now, with these groups, it also has my TSM operations, where we sell them always, no matter what, at a 50% or more profit. It would never list it below what you paid for, so you're always going to be profitable on every single item that you buy from here. And now when you're doing this sort of flipping, how it works is you want to buy all the items that are under 30%. So this price right here is the market value. So the lower the better means the better deal you're getting. If the item has a 100%, so like these ones right here, that means they're posted at the market price for the realm. So they're their exact price they should be selling for. So anything under that, you will be able to make a profit on. With these, you can even go up to say 50%. Anything under 50% is really worth buying. You got to take in consideration too that the auction house does take a 5% fee when you're selling these items, when you sell any item. So if you were to say buy an item for 95% of the market value and then resell it for 100%, you won't be making any gold. That is why you want to make sure you give yourself enough room to actually make some decent profits with these items. So here's a great item that would be a good item to flip. So this recipe right here, there's only one of these listed on the auction house. Well, there's 12 actually, but it's all the same people. And so what you could do here is you could buy all of these up. They're only listed for 250 gold, and then you could resell them on my realm for 1,676 gold. And then if you look at the regional prices, so the region, the historical price is 5.3k, the region market value average is 5k, the region historical price is 4.7k, and then the region sale average is 1.7k. So by spending only 250 gold, it is a no-brainer to actually buy this item, and you'll be able to make a whole heap of profit with this. Now there is a whole heap of items in this group, so what you would want to do when you're flipping recipes in the new group is to build up a big catalog. So just like flipping transmogs and other items that sell on round Pacific auction houses, the main goal is to build up a big catalog of items. So what I would do is I would go through here, through all these items, and now what you want to look at when you're looking at the TSM tooltip is you want to make sure that it has a decent region sale average, and that is where it says 1,722 gold. You want to make sure that is high. So if it was super low, let's find one that is super low. They're all pretty decent so far. So this one right here, this is a great example. We've actually sold one of these plans already in the past. However, it's listed for 1,999 gold. And if you look at the region sale average, it's 1,878 gold. And then all the other prices are a lot higher. These are the items that you need to be careful with, because on average, on all the regions, it's only selling for 1,878 gold. However, if you look at the market price, it is 7,249 gold. So with these items, it means the price is just pretty high on my round specifically, so we could get away with selling it, but it is a bit riskier because on average on all the other regions it's only selling for 1,878 gold. Where if you look at, say, the item we're looking at the start, the region sale average is a lot higher than 250 gold. It's 1,722 gold, so this would be a super safe plan to buy, and you're definitely going to make profit of buying these. So what I would do with this one right here is I'd buy all of them out, and I'd reset the market to 6k, and that is what my TSM settings and operations will automatically post this for once we buy all of them out. So like I mentioned before, if you would like to get the new groups, if you already own the flipping guide, check your email address that you brought the guide with already, and that it will already be sent to you. However, if you want the flipping guide, there's a whole heap of different things inside of the flipping guide. We basically teach you how to set up TSM, how to import groups, how to start flipping, what to look for when you're flipping, and we also teach 3 other methods of flipping. So we have flipping with items like this that are just on your round Pacific, which are more long-term flips. Then we have a flipping method where you reset the market price, so that is with materials, and that is where you'd basically you would buy out a whole heap of the one item up to a certain point. So I'll just show you for an example. Let's find the Titan orb. So for an example, the market value for this is 463 gold. So this one would be a bit hard to do it with because you're already so close to the market value. But basically the flipping method, if they were posted a bit cheaper below the market value, what you could do is you could say, well, we could buy it all the way up to 500 gold. Just for an example, this isn't a practical flip right here, but you could buy them all the way up to here, and then what you're doing is resetting the price to 500 gold, and then you'd start selling the item like that. And then we also have our sniping. So we have a sniping method of how to actually snipe materials that are way below the market value. And with these items, you basically buy at a certain percent of the market value, and then you repost for a lot higher, and anything that comes up on this sniper tool will actually be worth buying, and then you can repost that at a price. I have other videos on this, and I'm going to bring out a new video about this method in particular, but it's also inside the flipping guide if you want to check that out. But anyways guys, that was just a quick video showing you and telling the people that have the flipping guide that we've done a huge update to the flipping guide, and you can go ahead and get all the new recipe groups and the operations for those, and you can start flipping all the recipes in the game that are worth flipping right now. Anyways guys, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for the next video.